All right, we are live. ASU gets the ball on offense. Jeff Sims to start. Deep in, a pretty bad return. First down. Let's see what happens. All right, getting Jalen Moss involved. I like that. Go, Jeff. All right, that was a pretty good gain. About 15 yards. Jeff Sims on a read option. First down. Should be better. Really Brown carries for about 4 yards. I think what we need to do the first drive, establish the run, because we haven't really done that for a while. And last game we were not balanced. I mean, we had to throw the ball because we were down 24-0. But we just have to run the ball. Really Brown, Iowa State's run defense isn't the greatest, and that's what we've been doing. So 2nd and 7. Let's see what happens. Whew. Really Brown got crunched. Ah. QB run on 3rd and 8. Went nowhere, just tackled right in the backfield. Ugh. There are 3 guys in the backfield within 2. What are we blocking? Not the start we wanted. Not the start we wanted. Okay, Iowa State gets the ball. ASU on defense. Stop the run, stop the run. Carson Hansen's a great running back. They hand it off to him. Oh no. Ugh. He got about. He got to like the 35, about 40-yard run. I just said we have to stop the run. That was just great blocking. That was just great blocking by Iowa State. Rocco Beck drops back. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. There we go. Pretty good run stuff right there. Going to be third and about 7. Hey, we have a new viewer. Hello, viewer. Third and 7. We need to get off the field. I don't know if Kyle Conradi's playing, their kicker, but if he's not, this is pretty good for us. And it's dropped by Chase Sowell. Okay, so I don't know if Kyle Conradi, their kicker, if he's playing, he's gonna make it. But without him, they've been having kicking problems. So we'll see what happens. They could go for it. They could punt. They're in a pretty tricky situation. It's gonna be about a 50-ish yard field goal. It looks like Conradi, and it is no good. No good. No good. All right, that's what we needed. Just stop, whether it missed field goal or not. Stop is a stop. 0 on the board. All right, now we're at a commercial break. Let's just look at some of the other scores. Texas is beating up on Vanderbilt 24-3. I was watching this game before then. It was 17-0. Wow, Arch Manning's having probably the best game of his career. 11 for 14, 185 and 2 touchdowns. Diego Pavia's not playing horrible, just not really getting done. Ooh. West Virginia is up on Houston 21-14. I did not see that coming. Let's see. Yeah, neither team's just playing bad. Just West Virginia is up on a lead. Penn State, Ohio State. Ohio State's up 10-7. I did not think that Penn State would score. SMU, Miami, tied 7-7. Carson Beck does have an interception. Romello Brinson has a 40-yard catch that's set up for a touchdown. So, pretty good week. Pretty interesting. Let's see. All right, offense back out there. Another design run to Sims. Gain of 2, flag on the field. I kind of like this stroke. I didn't like the third down play call, but we can do a quarterback run on first and second down. Holding on ASU is what it looks on. What it looks like. Dang, it's first and 20. That's not what we want. Yeah, it is holding on ASU. It's gonna be first and 20. Trying to see who it is on. All right, first and 20. Got to go a long way to get this first down. Sims gonna pass under pressure. Oof, dropped by Raleek Brown. All right, good gain to Shimon Mateer for about 7. Third and 13, pretty long. Iowa State secondary is pretty depleted, pretty injured. So if I were them, I'd just maybe take a shot over the middle of the field. But I think we can. I think our receivers have a good matchup. It's just if Jeff Sims can get the ball out and be accurate, which I think he is. Oh, Sims took a shot. That was a good play. Third and 14 for ASU. Got to get this one. Got to be the first one to score. 3-man rush. Sims has plenty of time. He threw it to two Iowa State players, but almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Probably should have been. He had all the time in the world. Did seriously nobody get open? Try to throw to McClain, just inaccurate on the run. We had plenty of time. They rushed 3. Maybe I would like to see Jeff Sims step up in the pocket. He didn't have to take it outside. Now we're gonna have to punt. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait. Wait. Dad, you can talk. It's fine. So Canyon Floyd bobbled the snap. The punt got blocked. It went probably a total of 10 yards, but we think that Iowa State might have touched. Wait. Wait, no, wouldn't it be because they blocked the punt? They blocked the punt, which means they touched the ball, and then we recover. Huh. It's a good snap. Floyd just dropped the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it went like 10 yards. Oh, I don't know if they did touch it. Now Iowa State gets it around the 45. Great field position. Gotta force them to 3 here. Don't let them score. Carson Hansen goes nowhere. And there's a flag in the backfield. Might be a hold. It's holding on, I believe, the tight end for Iowa State, Benjamin Bramer. It is first and 20. This is what we want. Set them back a little bit. Set them back. They have a long field to work with, or Long ways to go for first down, but they are in pretty good field position. Prince Dorba is out, which is pretty unfortunate. He was having himself a really good year. Roman Petrie got the start. Ooh. Rocco Becht finds Benjamin Bramer, middle of the field. That was soft zone coverage by ASU, the stuff I don't like. Ah, let's see it again. Replay. Montana Warren tripped on the play. That was a great play, action play. I did not see that. I thought they ran the ball with Carson Hansen. Iowa State picks up another first down there on the 25, I believe. All right. Good run stop. Carson Hansen gets about 4. Abu Sama is out there, backup running back. They like to split time. Carson Hansen's probably going to get a lot of snaps, which they did a running back by committee, and they're probably not going to do that. I guess their third string running back's going to get some touches, but it's going to be a lot of Carson Hansen, and he's pretty good. We're going to have to stop him, but a good job on ASU for that play. Got 3 watching. Hello, guys. Rocco Becht gives it to Hansen and stopped. Maybe got 1 yard. That was a good play. Just swarming to the ball. About 6 defenders there. Great play. Third down. We got to get this. Hold them to 3. That's what we got to get this. Okay. Man coverage 1-on-1. I believe that's Keith Abney to the bottom part of the screen. Screen pass. Make the tackle. Great job. Great job, Javen Robinson. Screen pass, Javen Robinson. 1 man to beat, and they did not beat him. That was a great play by Javen Robinson. There we go. Yeah, just get off the block and make the play. That was great. Hold them to 3. I believe they're probably gonna make this. Okay, it is Kyle Conrad. He missed a 49-yarder, but this is much closer, practically an extra point. And it's good. Iowa State goes up 3-0. I'll take it, though, from the field position that they got, holding them to 3. That's a pretty good deal right there. About less than 6 minutes left of the first quarter. The offense got to get going, though. I feel like play calling and our offensive line just needs to play better. It'll set up the run, and then it'll give Jeff Sims a clean pocket for him to make throws. Let's go back to the out-of-town scores. It is still 24-3. Texas is up. Ohio State scored another touchdown. They're up 17-7 on Penn State, like if anybody's surprised. Houston scored 21-20, but they just scored, so the extra point has not been attempted yet. Still 7-7 Miami SMU. Close to halftime, about 3 minutes left of that game. That's an interesting one. SMU, they're playing well defensively, and Miami has not looked like the team that they have been to start the year. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Let's see if there's any other non-ranked games that are interesting. Duke Clemson tied 21-21. Both their seasons are over. In the Big 12, Baylor is up 20-0 on UCF. This game doesn't really matter for title game implications, but I like Baylor. I'm a Baylor fan if you didn't know, so it's pretty good to see. Bowling Green is losing to Buffalo 14-0. Let's just not even talk about that. Bowling Green's my meme school. Who's even start? Drew Pine's back. Drew Pine is a starting quarterback for Bowling Green. He used to play for ASU and struggled. I think I don't want to talk about it, but Bowling Green, they're down. Our offense has to get rolling in this game. I think play calling might just maybe scheme a little bit better for Jeff Sims and our offensive line. Our run game, Raleigh Brown just has to get past the first level, because if he does, he's gone. If he can get past the first four defensive linemen, I think that he can break one loose, but it's on the offensive line to block well, get a hole, and then on pass protection, we need Jeff Sims to have a clean pocket, not have pressure in his face. Last time on third down, he had a pretty clean pocket. Iowa State only rushed 3, but he bounced outside for whatever reason, inaccurate throw to McLean, so offense is going to get back out there. Iowa State's going to kick off. Jaron Hamilton, who knows? He's a pretty dangerous kick returner. Let's see what happens here. Voice crack. All right, looks like he's going to return it. Oh, there's a hole. Closed down at the 28. Pretty good return. All right. Got Jeff Sims behind me. I'm not going to touch the TV, but pretend I'm patting him on the back. Let's go. Jeff Sims designed run. That was a good play. It looked like Raleigh Brown was going to go nowhere. Read option. Jeff Sims takes it. Gain of 2. That's a really bad spot. It looked like he got at least 4. Maybe his knee went down earlier. Interesting. 2nd and 7, they moved it up. Maybe the graphic was wrong. And Raleigh Brown will go nowhere. Like I said, the offensive line got to block. Let's watch the replay. Yeah, I think that was Wade Helton that got beat. He's the young guard, I think. Just got beat. Defensive lineman for Iowa State got in the backfield. Gotta set up holes for the run game. 3rd and 8. Give a clean pocket for Jeff Sims. I'd like to see something over the middle. They're running single high safety, so that could work. First down to Shimon Mateer. I called it. In the middle of the field. There we go. That's what I asked for. That's what we got. Is this an illegal formation? We have 3. Oh, I guess we got 4. Flea flicker. Did he catch that? All right. Gain of about 25. Flea flicker to Malik McLean. I'm pretty sure he caught that. It was a low ball, but I like it. I like it. Just going aggressive early. Like I said, we have nothing to lose. What a play by McLean, catching it low. This is what we want for Arizona State. Let's go. Sims keeper. Whew. Looks like a first down. It's going to be close. It might be 2nd and 1. It is. Yeah, I should have fake tossed the defender bit the toss. He went for Malik Brown and then Jeff Sims. If we can get this read option, which it looks like it's going, is something that Jeff Sims is very good at. He's very athletic. So let's go 4 for 6, 47. I'll take that. Malik Brown bounce to the outside. All right. Offense is moving. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Yeah, Malik Brown's, when he gets outside, if he can get outside and just like go, that's what we need him to do. It's 2nd and 2. Malik Brown is 2nd in the Big 12 in rushing. They just put a graphic up on the TV. 2nd in rushing, only behind LJ Martin, who they're giving the ball almost every play. I don't know if he's back. Sims. PI. There we go. I think he wanted to run. He saw Mateer open, and then it was pass interference. That's going to be a first down. 1st and goal for Arizona State. This is what we want. Good field position. Let's go, Jeff Sims. Get 7, not 3. Red zone offense has been shaky this year. We need to get 7 on the board. Pass interference. I think they did the same play. That's the same play that they did twice against Houston. 2 times were touchdowns where they had Shimon run a go route with a linebacker in coverage. Against Houston, first play, he had the one-handed catch that got called back for that Jaron Hamilton illegal shifts. Say what you want about that. And then the second attempt was a touchdown. They were both touchdowns. Good play. And he probably would have scored. Jeff Sims, QB keeper. Push the pile. All right, I'll take it. Looked like he was going to get wrapped up in the backfield, but just his athleticism, and then a little push from the line got him about 3. 2nd and goal here. QB keeper, Sims, go to the outside. Take it to the outside. Touchdown, Arizona State. I saw it. There was a hole on the outside. He took it. Great play by Jeff Sims. Oh, no. There's a flag on the field. Dude. Holding, I think that's... I actually don't know the offensive line numbers. Kenny just threw his hat. I mean, I would. We scored a touchdown. We did everything right except for that. Oh. It's going to be 2nd about... All right, let's see it again. It was Maxi Honachor. What? That was just a good block. He kind of like got around the shoulder. That was just a good... Me personally, I don't know like all the rules. I'm not a referee, but that did not look like holding. His arm kind of got around the shoulder pad, but like his hand was still like, it was just his elbow. Like I didn't really see anything. It's kind of like a ticky-tacky. I don't like that call at all, but it is what it is. Can't change it anymore. ASU calls a timeout. They're at a commercial break, so let's go back to the out-of-town scores. Okay, college football. Buffalo scored another touchdown. I'm just not going to talk about that. Ooh. Penn State making it close, 17-14, about to go into halftime. I can't name their quarterback for Penn State now that Drew Aller got hurt. His name is Ethan Grunkmeyer. Well, their running game, he's doing all right. He's doing a pretty good game, but their run game with Katron Allen 16 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. That's what's getting them the win. Or not the win. They're not winning, but they're in this game. I thought Ohio State would put it on them, but they didn't. Carnell Tate has 68 yards. Jeremiah Smith has 55 yards. Julian Saints playing pretty well. This is surprising. Ohio State's defense is usually pretty good. They are one of the best in the country, but 14 points. Penn State's offense is playing well too. Miami SMU is still tied at 7-7. Houston did make that extra point earlier. It is 21-21. Interesting one in the group of 5. North Texas is up 24-10 against undefeated Navy at halftime. I like North Texas. I like their quarterback Drew Messmaker is a pretty good player, and I think that it's a service academy to stop the run. And let's see the box score. They seem to be doing that. Blake Horvath has 81 yards rushing, but honestly, it could be worse. Could be worse for North Texas. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the group of 5. Tulane lost. They're probably out of it. Memphis, they lost to UAB, but they're trending up. They got that huge win over South Florida. North Texas is still in there. Navy's still in there, undefeated. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see who is going to make it in the group of 5. I liked USF, but looks like they're not going to do it with 2 losses now. Vanderbilt did get on the board 24-10 at halftime. Texas, I did not expect this. And now the game is back on. Let's see. They're going to show the holding call again. You know what? I forgot what I said about him getting over the elbow. He didn't even do that. I don't know what they saw. Anyway, second and goal from the 12. We can still work with this. Empty backfield for Sims. They bring pressure. They throw a fade to Jalen Moss, but there's a flag. It's probably coming back. But good play. Oh my gosh, why is there always a penalty? False start. Dude, that was a great play. They threw a fade to Jalen Moss. He made a play. It was on Mateer. I don't know. If you're lined up as a receiver, that's the one thing you can't do. Just don't watch the ball. We had the touchdown twice. Let's see the play again. Shimon. Yeah, just a little flinch there. He was lined up blocking. Gonna be 2nd and 17, 2nd and goal. Iowa State brings pressure, and it's batted down, almost intercepted. It's probably lucky it didn't. Dude. All right, we got to get it here. We have to get 7. Don't make stupid mistakes like we've done. We've scored 2 touchdowns. They just came off the board. We got to get it here. 3rd and goal from the 17. They're playing 5 safeties back. Bring pressure. Screen to Malik Brown, and it's dropped, dude. And Kenny Dillingham is screaming like he should be. It's not even that play. We scored 2 touchdowns, and the holding call, and then the false start. That just Jesus Gomez is gonna kick it. Drills it right up the middle. You know, I'll take that. 3 points is 3 points, but we could have had 7. Story of ASU. We could have had 7. About 58 more seconds in the quarter. Not going to go to commercial break yet. They're just going to do the kickoff. Iowa State's going to run a few plays, and then they'll take it to the quarter. I'll say there's some reason for optimism. Our offense looked good out there. It was just like some stupid mistakes. But if we can clean those up, our offense, I have trust in them that they can get going. Karsten Kiefer to kick off, not Gomez. Interesting. I don't think he's kicked it off before, and not a far kick, but good good kick coverage. They get it around the 30 because it was a short kick to like the 15. Why wasn't Gomez kicking that? We had Carson Kiefer, our backup, kicking, and it didn't go too far. That'll be interesting to watch for. Rocco Becht takes the field now. Gotta stop the run again, like I was saying, and then just don't play too soft zone coverage. They like to spread the ball, and that's what gets us in zone coverage, but we just can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. Rocco Beck's gonna pass. Takes off. All right. I'll gain of about 6 or 7. Gain of 6. They're gonna run one more play and probably take it to the quarter. They have an interesting formation. They're gonna give it to Hansen. Makes a cut and tackled right before the first down. They're gonna take it to the quarter. It's gonna be 3rd and 1 when we come back. And that is the end of the first quarter. So, just my takeaways from this first quarter. We're not playing bad. Our defense, like from what they've got, they had a stop, and then they forced Iowa State to get 3 from favorable field position. Just stupid mistakes, stupid little mistakes, which is what's been happening basically the entire year. We had 2 penalties on 2 touchdowns. We had that punt that Canyon Floyd dropped. We're lucky that they only got 3 out of that. This could be a lot worse. I'll just say that. This could be a lot worse. I just think clean up the little mistakes, and we got this one. We got this one. I trust Jeff Sims. Let's go. All right, most of the games are at halftime. This one started at 10. Most of the others started at 9. So we have pretty much the same scores from last commercial break. Interesting games ahead. Indiana, Maryland, Texas Tech, Kansas State in the Big 12. I don't know who we want. I think we root for Kansas State here. They're 3-2 in the Big 12. Texas Tech is 4-1, but they do need another loss because they are 1 loss. ASU has 2 losses, but we have to take care of this game. Cincinnati, Utah. That's the big one later tonight. That was the college game day, which is kind of a blow on ASU it's not their fault, but just like could have been ASU, but nope, no, it wasn't. So Cincinnati, their quarterback Brendan Sorsby, he's looking like a Heisman candidate. I believe his touchdown to interception ratio is 20-1, which is Heisman numbers. Just nobody's really paying attention to Cincinnati. They're ranked 17th, 7-1. If that Nebraska loss went slightly differently, they would be 8-0, and people would be talking a lot different of them. But Cincinnati, they have a good squad. I think they're gonna win in this game, but just don't count out Utah. I don't know. Dampier was out last game. I'm pretty sure he's playing. He can run, and Cincinnati just has to stop the quarterback run and force him into obvious passing situations. So I got Cincinnati in that one. That's going to be a big one for the Big 12. All right. I wonder. I'm going to try a poll. I've never done this before. Let's see. Will ASU win? Start poll. Yes. Everybody vote yes in the poll because ASU will win. Yeah, Kenny Dillingham just echoed basically the same thing I said. We're playing well, just stupid little mistakes like this. The penalties, the punt. Just clean these up, and we're looking good so far. Jeff Sims is settled in. I think the full week of practice has helped. Instead of just against Utah, he's just thrown in there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Iowa State on the 40. Got to stop the run. They give it to Hansen. Great stop by Keyshawn Elliott. Gain of about 2. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Both teams have exactly 48 rushing yards that they showed on the graphic here. Incomplete. Rocco Becht had Chase Soul in the sideline, just didn't connect. Let's watch it again. I didn't quite get a good angle. Ooh, just another drop. I mean, it was kind of behind him. He had to kind of adjust, but hit his hands. But we'll take it. 3rd and 7. Gotta get off the field here. Get this stop right now. They're probably gonna pass it. Don't let all the soft zone coverage. They're gonna bring pressure. They have simulated pressure. They bring 4. They get to him. Make the tackle. That's gonna be close. Flag down. Looks like it's beyond Iowa State. What? Roughing the passer on number 3. Ugh. Roughing the passer is so stupid. You can't touch the quarterback. He was making a play on the ball. He was running full speed. He's doing everything that you want him to do. He's running full speed at the quarterback, trying to make a play. He got his hands up to bat the ball down. And just like a fraction of a second, I just don't understand roughing the passer. You just can't hit quarterbacks anymore. Not in this day and age. It is what it is, though. Get him. Wait, what? Sama? Tackle! I thought Abu Sama was out. But he did get the carry. Maybe I was mistaken. I saw him on the injury report as doubtful. I think they said he was out, but guess not. Jordan Crook got to make that tackle. He ran for 10 yards there. Coming into the red zone. Make a play. Don't call it. That's not PI. Pass interference on Keith Abney. Let the kids play. He got beat, and then he put his hands up. It kind of held him. Just let the kids play, bro. Don't have to throw all these tic-tac fouls. First and goal from the 10. Design run for Beck to make the tackle. Good play, good play. Second and goal from the 8. Iowa State has the lowest scoring rate in the Big 12 in the red zone. I thought Arizona State had that, but I guess not. Beck rolls out. Clean pocket in front of him. He's just going to take off. Touchdown. Oof. That was a good play. ASU, they didn't really know what to do. They just there were three guys for Iowa State and two guys for Arizona State. Just Rocco Beck saw that and then just took off. Oh yeah, Carson Hansen had a great block on Kendrick Breedlove. That just let Rocco Beck score. Yeah, the scores are pretty much the same. Almost all the games are at halftime right now, so nothing really to talk about there. We have to score a touchdown here on offense. Just our offense is moving. Our defense hasn't been playing badly, just a few penalties, a lot of penalties actually, which say what you want about them, we can't really do anything. Just clean up penalties, play more disciplined. Some of them were kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Offense is playing well though. They only got a field goal, but they scored 2 touchdowns that got called back. I think Jeff Sims has settled in. Like I said earlier, the full week of practice getting first team reps definitely helped his chemistry. He has the game plan, and we're seeing it right now. Jeff Sims. Let me pull up the box score for this game. Yeah, Jeff Sims 4 for 8, 47 yards, and he also has 33 yards rushing. That's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Game should start here in a bit. It will. Let's see if we can house this one. Jaron Hamilton, he hasn't got one this year, but who knows? Looks like Jaron Hamilton will return. Breaks one tackle down at the 21. I'll take it. And a flag back. Please, 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 please don't be on ASU. Please, no. Looks like holding. That's what the announcer said. what's that? Our sixth penalty in just over probably 18 minutes of football. Oh no, I think that's James Giggy. Oh no. All right, yeah, we have it on the 12. Not good field position, but we can work with this. Corner on the left side's playing very far off. Jeff Sims sees that, throws to Mateer. Ooh, that was a great play. He got it. He pushed the pile. Not it wasn't really a pile. Just used his strength to just put his head down and get the first down and a little bit more. It was a good play. Good read by Jeff Sims, just seeing what I saw, that the corner was playing. He's playing 10 yards off, so just throw the underneath to Shaman. He's playing about 8 yards off. I think that's McLean. They throw to McLean and breaks the tackle. Go, McLean. Gets to midfield. Get out of our own territory. Great play. Oh, yeah, the corner blitzed, and McLean ran a curl route to the outside, broke a tackle. Just a great play by McLean. Whew. Get us out of our own territory. We're, like I said, their offense is rolling. Jeff Sims is settled in as a passer and a runner. Jeff Sims gonna fake the run. Looks to throw. Go! Jalen Moss! Into the 10-yard line. Great play. Please, no flags, no flags, no flags. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. There we go. Oh, yeah, everyone bit on the run, Jalen Moss, and then he faked the run. This is what I was saying, just scheme for Jeff Sims. Marcus Arroyo's doing a great job so far. That's exactly what we needed. Jalen Moss made a big play. Now we have it in the goal line. We just gotta get 7, not 3. Jeff Sims is gonna run again. Take it. Go, go, go. Touchdown! ASU. No flags. As clean as it gets. Oh, yeah, what a block by Raleigh Brown. Just block somebody down. Put his head down. What a block. Touchdown. Exactly what we needed. Our offense is rolling. Gomez makes the extra point. Tied 10-10 with 10 minutes left. Jeff Sims answers. I feel like our play calling is doing an excellent. Marcus Arroyo is doing an excellent job calling this game with the fake run. Just they have to make Iowa State respect Jeff Sims' legs, because basically on film, all they've seen is Jeff Sims QB run, read option, and they respect it. And he looks like he's gonna run, and then he throws it, which is something we haven't seen ever with Jeff Sims at ASU. And then they think that's gonna happen. He's just gonna pull it. So Jeff Sims, I mean, say what you want about him, but he's playing a heck of a game so far. Let's see the box score for both teams. Jeff Sims, 7 for 11, 127 yards, and 7 carries, 41 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Jeff Sims is having a night, probably his best game as a Sun Devil. Malik McLean has 2 receptions for 49 yards. Jalen Moss has 2 receptions for 42 yards. He had a touchdown that got called back, but it was a false start, so basically Jalen Moss is having a game. Shimon Mateo has 3 catches for 36 yards. Let's go over to Iowa State. Rocco Becht is not doing as good as Jeff Sims right now, and he's 4 for 7, 45 passing yards. He did have that rushing touchdown, but ultimately Jeff Sims is outplaying Rocco Becht, who is a quarterback that I think highly of. Just keep playing like this. Don't make the stupid mistakes. Don't get penalties. Just clean up that, like I said, and I think we got this one. I think we do. Let's see. Some of the games have resumed. Ohio State just scored a touchdown on Penn State. Let's see what that was. Bo Jackson 1 yard touchdown. CJ Donaldson. My bad. They're gonna be up by 10. Surprising that it's that close. I thought Penn State would not look too good, but most of these games should be returning. Not much to talk about right now, but they'll come back and there's going to be more points on the board. Miami did get a field goal right before half, so that game's 10-7. Houston game just started. Vanderbilt game just resumed. And yeah. Now the ASU game should be starting up about now. Townsend, good return, not good return, good for ASU, good coverage. They get it about the 15. Jason Brown Jr. makes the hit. His helmet came off. There's a flag on the field. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what that is. Townsend's helmet came off. I don't think it's targeted. I didn't really see. Oh, it's on Iowa State. That'll set them back. They're gonna be probably within the 10 yard line. That's good. We just bring pressure. We could get a safety here. I know they have about 7 yards of room to work with, but we could get a safety here. They have about 7 guys in the offensive line looking to block. They're gonna run it with Hanson. Gets about an 8. Second and 2. Probably not gonna get that safety, but oh well. Look like they're gonna run again. They only have 2 receivers out wide, and they do. Carson Hansen make the tackle. Looks like he got it just barely. Good play by ASU. Just barely got the first down. Bex is gonna throw. Incomplete, overthrown. They kind of got lucky. We could have got a pick if their safety didn't bite on the route, but it's incomplete. We'll take it. 2nd and 10. Yeah, just not a good throw. Ooh, Montana Ward almost had it if he was a little bit taller or jumped higher, but it's close. 2nd and 10. If we can, we just need. I think they're gonna run. Just stop it. 3rd and long. Get off the field is what we need. Somebody calls a timeout. Iowa State does. Just a 30-second one. 30-second timeout. Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. We have to get off the field. There's about 9 minutes left, so plenty of time. Still a lot of time on the half, but ASU has to get this stop right here. They got three receivers out wide. Townsend goes in motion, make the tackle, get him down. Oh, okay, good play by Keyshawn Elliott. Could have had him for a tackle for loss, but we did make the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and around 6. So we'll take it. Just get off the field right now. Don't allow a play over the middle. Don't allow zone coverage. Oof. Montana Warren just got leveled. But that was just a great block by Iowa State. 3rd and 6. Got to get off the field. Get this stop right here. We bring pressure. Get him. He said as he thrown and incomplete, almost intercepted. Great play. We sent pressure. We got to him. He got hit. So I like Zachariah Sample. I think he's out there returning punts. Whistle blown. False start on Iowa State. That's going to give us better field position. Ooh, we almost got a piece of that. Oof. Oof. We might have hit it. I didn't quite see Rodney Bimage. He might have got a piece of the punter. Let's see that again. No call, so they can't change it. Nah. Yeah, no, that's a good call. No call. Good no call. Didn't touch him. Ooh, Rodney Bimage looks hurt on the sideline. He's a pretty good player, but we get good field position on the ASU 45, close to midfield. Really, Brown breaks the tackle, but only gets about 1 on the play. Ooh, nice spin move, but just got bottled up. 2nd and 9. Screen pass to Moss. He has some room to run. Good block on the perimeter. Looks like it's a first down. Might be close. That was a good play. I think that was Derek Eusebio with the block. Good block. Screen passes, they don't work if you can't block on the outside, but Derek Eusebio had a great job blocking. To set up the first down, we get past midfield. Whew. It's a cold one. Or cold for me because it's Arizona. 45 degrees. Winds blowing. A little bit of rain. First and 10. New set of downs. Sims, this looks like he's going to run. Throws it. And Malik McLean, it's not looking. And it was out of bounds. But I like this play, like the run. It's like RPO, but like not RPO. Like they look like a design run, but he still like can throw it. And like Iowa State, like I mean that was just a bad throw, but like Iowa State really hasn't answered for that. On the far side, corner's playing off. He throws a swing pass to Malik Brown with good blocking by Cameron Harpole for about 8. Short. He's gonna be short. It looked short by about 1. Yeah, good block by Harpole on the edge to set up more yards for Malik Brown. 3rd and 1. QB sneak. It's gonna be close. It looks like he got it though, just barely. Did they signal it? I think we got it, just barely. They were gonna show a replay. It looks like he's going nowhere. Malik Brown, and then like one of the offensive linemen gives him a push. So I think that is enough. They're gonna bring the chains out. Yeah, they get it. 1st and 10 for Arizona State. Corner's playing far off in the low side. I think that's McLean. He has room to run. The corner's playing about 8 yards off. They're gonna give it to Brown. He breaks a few tackles, gets about 5. That was a good run in between the tackles. Second and 5 from I don't really know because they're zooming in on Jeff Sims. We'll see in a few seconds. 2nd and 5 on the 30 is what it looks like. Sims QB keeper gets the first down and more. He's still going. Down to the 17 in the red zone. This offense hasn't really been stopped. They just... That was great blocking, like I said. Just good run blocking to set up Jeff Sims. Jeff Sims trucked somebody, like, broke a tackle. Just made him get off. Whew. ASU's averaging 7.5 yards per play. We got 4 wide. Jeff Sims looks to pass, throws it deep, wide open. Shimon Mateer, touchdown! What a play! Great play call. Iowa State was not ready for that. We brought 4 wide, and Iowa State had 3 defending. One of them is going to be open. One of them was Shimon Mateer. He was wide open. Touchdown. Jeff Sims is settled in, bro. He's playing well. We're up 16-10. Hopefully that's going to make it 17-10. Great play by Jeff Sims and Shimon. Let's watch the replay again. Yeah, Mateer, he looks like he's lined up like he's going to block. He runs away. The linebacker he looked confused like he was going to play zone. Shimon Mateer blew past him. The safety picked up a different guy, and it was all there. ASU makes the extra point. What a play by ASU. Jeff Sims is playing the game of his career right now. I think he has almost 200 yards passing on the game, and it's not even halftime yet. Just got to be happy with this performance. Jeff Sims is playing well. Let's look at the box score for him again. Um, yeah, 10 for 15, 164, and one touchdown. Shimon Mateer has 54 yards. Jeff Sims has 54 yards rushing. They don't have an answer for Jeff Sims, bro. Jeff Sims, let's go. Let's see if any out-of-town scores have updated since we last saw. Texas scored another touchdown. Whew, they are putting it on Vanderbilt 31-10. West Virginia scored a field goal. They're leading 24-21. Navy scored a touchdown. They are still trailing 17-24 against North Texas. SMU, they just scored a touchdown. They're up 14-10 on Miami. That's an interesting one. SMU, they're not out of it, and Miami has not looked too hot. I do think Miami will pull away in this one. Penn State, Ohio State, still same score, 24-14. I will say I am very surprised with Texas right now, pouring it on Vanderbilt. I did have some speculation, or just some doubts. Diego Pavia, he's a little bit overrated, but let me see the box score if it'll let me. I don't know. I watched a little bit of this game. This is not Diego Pavia's fault. They can't run the ball. Their leading rusher is Diego Pavia, who has 18 yards. Diego Pavia was playing well passing. They just really can't run the ball. Neither can Texas. But Arch Manning's having a day. 19 for 24, 287, and 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. This might go down as the best game of his career. He's playing well. He's living up to the hype that he had, at least in this game. Game should resume here in a minute. This should be the last commercial. I'm going to be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. ASU to kick off. Let's see. They had Karsten Kiefer kick off the last time. That was weird. Hopefully Gomez is back out there. All right. Yards per play in the second quarter. ASU's averaging 12 yards per play. That's a first down and more. That's what we want to see, and we're holding Iowa State to 4.1. This defense, like I said this earlier, like whenever Jeff Sims tends to start, whenever he starts, the defense kind of like gives up, but they're playing like they have nothing to lose, and it's showing. Rocco Becht is not really settled in. He throws to Brett Eskeldon for about 5 or 6. Looks like 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. He ran an out route, and the corner played off. It's going to be 2nd and 5, sorry. Corner played off. Good read by Rocco Becht. They're going to run it, get a tackle, make the tackle. All right, we could have gotten more, but CJ Fight made the tackle. Gain of about 2. 3rd and 3. If we get this stop, we could win the middle 8. 3rd and 2. they're good spot for Iowa State, but we could get this. They have Chase Sowell one-on-one and three receivers out wide. One of them comes in motion. They're going to give to Hanson, and it's going to be close. I think he got it, though. Short? Okay. They're going to show the replay. I couldn't quite see it. Look, I think he kind of slid and then like he ended whenever the pile left. Like he ended like he was over the first down. I don't know. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. Give it to Hanson. Oh, did he get that? Keyshawn Elliott made a play. There's a flag that could be false start. Keyshawn Elliott made a great play. But all right. I think he just barely got the first down. It looked like Keyshawn Elliott flew into there and then he blew it up. We'll see. I think he might have got short. Keyshawn Elliott unblocked on the perimeter. I think he got it, but it's false start no matter what. 4th and 6, Iowa State's going to punt now. Great stop by the defense. Zachariah Sample's a dangerous punt returner. Let's see. Big punt. Sample calls for a fair catch at the 25. About 2 minutes and 45 seconds left for Jeff Sims to operate. All right, Jeff Sims back out there. Let's see. Designed run, and one-on-one tackle goes nowhere. Gain of about 1. I think we're going to need to get downfield early, like before the 2-minute warning. It looks like we're just going to take it to there, but I think we need to get downfield early just because then I don't know if we're going to run the ball too much and then they're just going to think we're going to pass, and I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, 2 minutes is plenty of time. 2 minutes is plenty of time. What am I saying? They look like they're just going to take it to the 2-minute warning. I would snap one off if I were them, but I can respect it. They do get a snap off. Jeff Sims, play action, rolls out to Jalen Moss. Looks like a drop, but I don't think he was quite ready. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout. That's what they call in college football. There's a flag. It might be on ASU just because Jeff Sims the play took a long time. Jeff Sims worked out. It might be a hold, an eligible receiver downfield. Hopefully not. But we'll see what that flag's about. It is going to be on Arizona State. I don't exactly know what it is. An eligible player downfield. They decline the penalty, so it's going to be 3rd and long. It's kind of smart for Iowa State. Now they're going to take it to 2-minute timeout. So I have these lights back here. I didn't set them up, but I'm just going to set them up real quick. Give me some more light. There we go. That looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks a lot better on the broadcast. All right, go back to the out of town scores. Uh, West Virginia scored another touchdown. West Virginia scored another touchdown. This works to our advantage because we need Houston to lose two. If they don't have a tremendously tough schedule, but we need West Virginia to win this game. Miami scored a touchdown. They're currently up 17-14. Ohio State scored a touchdown. They're up 31-14. Let's go back to this West Virginia game because West Virginia hasn't won a game in the Big 12, but they're currently up on Houston, who their only losses to Texas Tech. Connor Wegman has 2 interceptions. Other than that, he's playing pretty well. They've kind of shut down Tanner Koziol. I mean, he has a good game, but just not too much. West Virginia is like they're not like the box score doesn't really tell. They're not doing all too hot. Let me see the scoring plays to see what happens. Ooh, the latest touchdown was Connor Wegman threw a pick six, returned 80 yards. That was big. We need West Virginia to win this game. That would be huge, and Houston probably has to lose another one, but this is huge. We need them to lose. Oh, Houston just scored. Wait, no, they didn't. My thing just got delayed. Okay, let me just refresh ESPN real quick. Okay. 2 minutes left. We're at 3rd and 9, so we're gonna need. What? We're at the 2 minute timeout. The game's resuming now. We're at 3rd and 9. Gotta get this first down to extend the drive. Look for Shimon Mateer. He's been the reliable guy right now. They're playing very way off. They have 5 safeties back. They do find Mateer. He gets the first down. Yeah, Iowa State was playing way off. They had 5 safeties, and they were all behind the first down marker. So that was interesting by them, but worked for our advantage. Oh, yeah. Ghost Rouser comes back in the second half. That's big for ASU. We had that targeting call, which I didn't see, so I can't really say anything. Sims passes incomplete, slightly inaccurate to Jalen Moss. I like them getting Moss involved, though. There's some whistles blown. Looks like a flag. Dang. Yeah, there's a flag down. They're reviewing it. Let's see what that's all about. There's been so many flags. What? No. Naughty Honitor. What? They called Max Honitor's out for the game. They called unnecessary roughness targeting. I've never seen that, but why would it be after the play targeting? They're going to review it. That's our best offensive lineman that we have so far, Maxi Honitor. It's going to be after the play. He has it's offensive lineman Oh. You just can't do that. The play's over. You just can't do that. The play's over. You put him to the floor. You don't need to. The guy's on the ground, and Honitor just like tackles him again with the crown of his helmet. I don't know if it was targeting, but just you can't do that. He did lead with the crown of his helmet. He might not be defenseless. That you just can't do that. That's so stupid. Yeah, I've never seen targeting on an offensive line. That's so stupid. You just can't do that. No targeting. All right, it's still unnecessary roughness, of course, but no targeting. Maxianator gets to stay in the game. That's good. But still, you just you can't do that. You can't hit a guy after the play when he's on the floor. So it's going to be 2nd and 25, sets us way back, but at least Ihana Torres gets to stay in the game. I think it was Crown of the Helmet, but he wasn't a defensive player, so no targeting there. Big break for ASU. They have 8 penalties for 85 yards in the first half. That's horrible. 8 penalties in the first half, that's like more than teams get in like a series of games. Gotta clean that up. Gotta clean that up for sure. We have Raleigh Brown at wide. They're playing way off. They have five player, 3-5-3 defense. Sims gonna run up the middle. Goes nowhere, fumble. Oh my gosh. Oh my no. Jeff Sims fumbles. Iowa State recovers. They will have kind of a long way to go, but it's the same guy that Ihanator leveled in that unnecessary roughness call. That's what the announcer said. Yep, just I don't even know what to say. Like Jeff Sims, he held it like this. He held the ball like this. The defender came. His helmet went directly where the football was. Kind of knocked the wind out of him, and that's Beck throws to so caught for a gain of 8. It's gonna be 2nd. They're in the red zone now. 2nd down. This is not what we want to see. Gives the play action wide open. Oh my gosh. Touchdown, Iowa State. Dang. That was a great play that fooled me. I thought they for sure gave it to Hansen. That's what I said. They did a play action. Nobody within 10 yards of the tight end, Benjamin Bramer. Touchdown, Iowa State. They're going to tie it up if they get this extra point, 17-7. But the thing that sucks about this is that they get the ball to start the second half. But there's a minute left. ASU still has a chance with 1 minute to go downfield and score at least a field goal. Just a huge momentum swing, though, that in a span of probably 2 minutes, it went from Arizona State. Oh, they fumbled this. What? I've never seen that. Sorry. So the holder bobbled the snap, and then the kicker, the ball is on the ground. The holder bobbled the snap, and the kicker kicked the ball with nobody holding it. He just tried to kick it off the ground. That was funny, but they were winning 17-16. That could come back to bite Iowa State. That was a big break ASU needed. But back to what I was saying, this kind of sucks for momentum in a swing of 2 minutes. A penalty decline on Iowa State. In a span of 2 minutes, basically, it went from ASU potentially going up 24-10 to Iowa State almost tying the game. But, I mean, I guess that extra point might give us the momentum back. We have a minute left. They're going to replay the touchdown. Oh, yeah, no, it was like I thought, Montana Warren saw the play action. He went to get the run, and he didn't down his guy, Benjamin Bramer, and he was wide open for a touchdown. That was just great execution. Great execution by Rocco Beck to fake the handoff so well. That fooled me. I think that fooled the announcers too, and just pulled it right at the last possible second to throw to Bramer for a touchdown. That was a good play. I if I were ASU, instead of I wouldn't knee it to go to half. There's a minute left. You have 2 timeouts. We got time. I would just let Jeff Sims go. They call a fair catch. It's gonna be touchback. I would just I would try and score here. Don't run the ball. I mean, you can run it with Sims, but just don't take it to half. Try and score. That's what I would do. That is Jeff Sims' first turnover at Arizona State. That fumble. Actually, didn't know that, but first and 10 for Arizona State. See the formation. They got 2 out wide. They're going to give it to Brown. He has a hole. Gets it for a first down. That'll stop the clock. Actually, it won't, probably. I don't know. Oh, it will. Okay. Good play, good run, good blocking by the run defense to get a hole for Malik Brown. Oh, no. Malik Brown, he slipped in the backfield when he handed it off to him. Gain a loss of 3 that I think we're taking it to the half now. Yeah, we're gonna take it to half. Well, I'll take it. Looks like they're probably just gonna run the ball again. Yeah, they give it to Brown. Makes the man. No, it doesn't. And that should take it to halftime. Iowa State calls a timeout, so we're gonna run another play. We actually probably might need to get this first down because Iowa State has another timeout. I'd just run it again. Just give it to Malik Brown and take it to half, and maybe he'll break one. Who knows? That's what the Cardinals did last year. They were gonna take it to half, run it with DeMercado, and they scored. Who knows? It's going to be a 30-second timeout by Iowa State. Should be out. The ASU should be out on the field shortly. No running backs in the backfield. Maybe they're just going to run it with Sims, but looks to drop back to pass. Probably throw it deep here. Oh my, no. That's so horrible. Sims threw a pick. It was, oh, gosh. Sims threw it to an Iowa State defender. He dropped it, and then it got tipped up, and another Iowa State defender. I don't know why we don't run it there. We're trying to. Yeah, it should have got intercepted the first time. It got intercepted again, and then he returned it. And now they're in field goal range. Gosh, that's disastrous. Just there's 8 seconds, 1 timeout for Iowa State. I'd say they're probably going to take a shot, and then maybe they have 2 plays and then a field goal. But stupid mistakes like this, ASU's playing very well. Just these stupid mistakes like this. ASU calls a timeout. They probably should just to regroup. And Ah, that one. That sucks. I don't think. Yeah, Jeff Sims hasn't had a turnover at all in ASU. He has 2 in probably the span of 3 minutes. Not good at all. Not good at all. But maybe if we can. I mean, we just have to force 2 incompletions. It's gonna be about a 50-yarder. Kyle Conradi missed a 50-yard. He missed a 50-yarder earlier in the game, but he is more than capable of making it. I think he made one from 61 earlier in the season. He's a good kicker. Just don't allow any touchdown. A touchdown would just be disastrous. So just yeah. We're playing off. I like this. Chase Soul comes in motion. Get a sack. Rocco Beck's gonna throw it away. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna throw it away. 5 seconds left of the half. All right, 54-yarder. Kyle Conradi's a good kicker. He can make this, but he missed one from he missed one earlier from 49. So this is not a gimme, but he can make it. But let's hope he miss. His longest 63. He might be the best kicker. Longest field goal in FBS this season. He made a 63-yarder. No good. No good. Wide left. Whew, we got a big break there. Whew. Last 3 minutes were disastrous, but everything, actually, I'm not everything, but most of it before then was pretty good. So hopefully we can get JT on here. He said he could probably call at halftime. So I'm just going to check in with him. And if not, we'll do something. But yeah, just 2 turnovers in the final 2 minutes. The fumble, which I can't really knock Jeff on. I mean, it's not his fault. The defender made a great play. He had it high and tight. Like, he tucked it well. Just the defender hit the ball in the one spot where it could be loose, and just great play. But that interception, I don't know why we don't run the ball out and just take it to the half. And I don't know. Dad, I might need your phone because JT's going to call. And on that, probably. If that's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why we don't just take it to the half, because there's 20 seconds left. Worst case scenario is they get, 8 seconds left from the 20-yard line, and they, probably just knee it. I don't know why we don't do that. I would take it to the half, but Jeff Sims, that was a horrible throw. Or I guess, I don't know. It was a kind of a lob throw. I think it was to Jalen Moss. The defender bit the route, and he dropped the interception, but it went backwards and into the hands of the Iowa State safety. Just not a good play. Not a good play at all. And yeah, just gotta fix the sloppy plays. We have 8 penalties on the game, maybe 9. Just gotta clean those up. Because Jeff Sims, other than the turnovers, he's been playing pretty well. The defense has been playing well. So, yeah. Just, we have this game. We're winning at halftime. We have this game in the back pocket. We just gotta execute. So, we'll see. I'm going to get JT on call right now. I don't know. I'm just going to see if you can hear him, but let's see. Hello, JT. All right, let me just see if I can. Let me see if the thing can hear you.
Okay.
Crap. Wait. Can you go on to the Wait, just say something. It's not. I don't hear any sound from any of the stream.
Wait, you're doing a stream? I kind of forgot.
Oh yeah, you should tune in. I've been streaming the entire game. Wait, if somebody's in the chat, tell me if you can hear me right now because from I'm this computer has a stream pulled up and I can't hear any audio. I don't know. I don't know really what's happening. Wait, JT, can you pull up the stream real quick?
I need to find
Thank
my
you.
dad.
Actually, I can do it on my on this. Okay, let's see. Can anybody hear me? If so, type in the chat because I have the
Is anyone
computer.
watching you?
They said we have two watching, but one of them's me. So. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Dad, can you face ID YouTube? I just need to see if the stream audio is working. All right. Hopefully, the stream audio will start working now. Okay, should be working. We're gonna get JT back on here, and we're gonna hear some of his thoughts on the game. I'm just gonna put
That's
the
so weird.
phone up to the mic.
I'm watching you, and I'm watching you try and call me.
Hmm.
I just watched you try to call me.
All right, so Arizona State's up 17-16 at the half. There's some good and some bad, but JT, what overall are your takeaways of the half?
So I have been like watching it, but also like not watching it. So I've been like checking in, and honestly, I'm really surprised because I did not think that ASU was going to be even relatively close, and for them to have the lead after the first half is big. But Jeff Sims definitely his under 2 minute clock management wasn't that good,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's just going to really need to step it up. But I like how this team has performed in the first half. Now, the one thing that we're all thinking is like, oh, when is Sam Levitt going to be back? He's not going to be back for the rest of the season, so we have got to ride with Jeff Sims, and we got to see how he does. Um, but yeah, this team is not playing that bad. I think Shamon Mateo has stepped up huge, and Jeff Sims really likes to target him. So I think if they can keep giving the ball to him, that would be good. And honestly, another thing that I would say is he's been getting more comfortable with throwing the ball. Obviously, didn't
Yeah.
have that interception at the end, but keep throwing the ball because Iowa State is surprisingly good at stopping him run a little bit. Towards the end of the half, I feel like they were able to stop him more. And it's like he's trying to he keeps trying to do these little fake runs, and he kind of like starts running, and then but he's like running like 2 inches or
Mm-hmm.
like 2 inches per second. He starts running, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna commit, and he just keeps doing that. I think if you're gonna run, you just gotta run. But I guess it is all part of the game plan because he did have that one throw where he acted like he was gonna run, and then he threw a big throw.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really surprised in this team currently because of how good they have played. And wow, why do I see a massive picture of Jeff Sims above your head? That's interesting. Um,
Yeah.
well, what's so interesting? But yeah, I'm not mad. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how this has gone. But I think that honestly, screw all the narratives of oh we have too much injuries and aren't going to be able to play. They have every right to win this game,
Mm-hmm.
and if they're going to want to win it, they got to earn it. And obviously, this is so ambitious, but they're not out of the Big 12 championship yet.
Yeah.
So if if they even want a chance, then they gotta win this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Jeff Sims, I don't know if this is wrong, but this is just what I think. I think that he has the most passing yards in a game all season. Not all season, but like in ASU. I think the Cincinnati game he had like a buck 50. He has like 164, and then in the Utah game I think he had like just barely over 100. So he's playing probably the best. Not probably. He is playing the best football that he has played as a Sun Devil. I said this multiple times in the stream so far, but I just think that the extra reps, he got a full week of practice getting first team reps. He feels
True.
very comfortable. He feels very comfortable in this offense. Him and Shimon Mateer are they're playing. They're they have a connection, like JT said. We're getting Jalen Moss involved. Malik McClain's still there, and I just think I I think we could be in this game, but we could have been in this game. But if you would have told me that we'd be winning 17-16, no matter how bad we played or all these turnovers, I think I would have taken that. I would have said, yeah, that's a very good spot for us. And Iowa State's not a bad team. They still have Rocco Becht. They still have Carson Hansen. They have playmakers, especially on offense. And yeah, they might have injuries on the defense, but still, we're in this game. JT, do you have any more thoughts?
No, Aria. Holy cow, people are being loud here. Nothing, honestly. Let's just go win this game. Sunday fans, I think we only got one watching right now, and I don't know who it is, but let's get that dub. And they are not out of this. But yeah, honestly, just real quick,
Mm-hmm.
shocking thing of the week: Texas absolutely blowing out Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's what I talked
Um,
about in commercial breaks.
guess what? Diego Pavia doesn't have over 200 yards. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this one. Thank you guys for letting me on the podcast. Actually, I think it's only you, Quinn. But yeah, let me just say this: that PAT miss is huge, and that's gonna
Yeah.
come back to bite Iowa State. And yeah, go Sun Devils! And I can't wait to watch the rest of this game. See ya.
So yeah, thanks JT for being on here. Now, we probably have a little bit more to go until the halftime break. It's been a bit since we've checked the out of town scores. Like JT said, Texas is putting it on Vanderbilt. They just scored a field goal, 34-10. I did not expect that. Oof. West Virginia. Let's look at that score. I think they're currently up on Houston so far. They are 31-28. Can they hold on? It's the start of the fourth quarter. 38. Oh, they just scored another touchdown. Breaking news from my dad. They scored another touchdown. 38-28. Just I'll just say this, bad teams find a way to lose. And if you're West Virginia, you haven't won in the Big 12. I'm just going to say they're not a very good team. Just hold on. You've been playing so well up until this point. Houston's a good team, but just hold on for the final 15 minutes of play. Hold on for West Virginia. The box score, it's like I don't really know what's happening because the box score, their quarterback barely has over 100 yards. Actually, they have three running backs, but not running backs, three rushers over 50 yards. So yeah, West Virginia just got to get it done there. I'll be back one second. Back to this West Virginia game. This is huge. We need West Virginia to win. This works to our advantage because their remaining schedule, they have West Virginia this week. They play UCF, TCU, and Baylor. TCU and Baylor are not gimmies. They've looked on and off, but they can beat anybody in the Big 12. All right, they have the West Virginia game. I have the West Virginia game on in the background. Connor Wegman just took a huge sack, so West Virginia's going to get the ball again. Yeah, that was a big sack. So West Virginia could potentially go at 45-28. That might put the game away. We're just gonna react to this game until the ASU game comes back on. Good punt return by West Virginia. I'll just say I don't really know a single thing about West Virginia. I know their quarterback, his name's like Scotty Fox Jr., and I knew that because I saw the box score. I knew coming into the season, Nico Marchiol was their starter, and I guess he hasn't worked out. They had Jameer White. I don't really know what happened to him. I think he might have gotten injured, but West Virginia, here rolling. Um, let's see some other scores around the league. We talked about Texas. They're pouring it on Vanderbilt. Now, Illinois is pouring it on Rutgers. Miami SMU tied 17-17 going into the fourth quarter. That's a big one. If Miami loses, they might be out of the playoff. A two-loss ACC team. There's Virginia. There's Louisville. There's even Pitt making a run in the ACC, and Georgia Tech, who's undefeated. That Miami has to win this game. So, because say what you want about their defensive line, they're definitely a good team, but they're not out of it. They they have to win out. Ohio State's now pouring it on Penn State like we thought, 38-14. I'm surprised that Penn State even scored 14 on this defense, but credit to them, I guess. Whew. West Virginia had I'm just watching the replay of the West Virginia pick six. Wegman just threw a floater. Defender jumped the route. Great play by them, by the defender. North Texas and Navy. North Texas is currently up 31-17. Almost the end of the game. It looks like they're going to take care of that. Let's go back to the box score. Jeff Sims is 10 for 15 for 164 yards and one touchdown. He also has 9 carries for 54 yards and one touchdown. Raleigh Brown hasn't really gotten going. He only has 18 yards on the game. I'm sure that'll change. Shimon Mateer, the reliable target for Jeff Sims. He has 4 receptions for 54 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Moss has 3 receptions, 52 yards. McClain, 49 yards. And Raleigh Brown has a swing pass for 9 yards. Our offense has been playing good. Rocco Becht only has 4 completions on the game. 4 for 9, 45 yards. And Carson Hansen has 52 yards. Our defense has been playing good. ASU's playing much better, in my opinion, than Iowa State. It's just Iowa State has gotten very good field position on almost all of their drives. Like, they've gotten good field position due to turnovers. They had that weird punt thing. And, yeah, we just got to get them. We got to get them on their side of the field and just get good field position, because that's what hurting Arizona State right now. West Virginia game is coming back on. We're gonna do a designed run. It goes nowhere. Go back to the stats of this game. Total yards, ASU's outgaining Iowa State 257 to 161. Passing yards, ASU's outgaining Iowa State 175 to 74. Rushing yards, Iowa State is leading because they have 87 yards, but it's close. We got 82. And yards per play, Arizona State's leading 6.6 yards per play to Iowa State's 5.8. And just basically ASU's leading in almost every stat except for turnovers, and ASU has 2 turnovers, Iowa State has 0. And we kind of got lucky. I don't think. Well, they scored a touchdown off of the fumble, but they could have had more on that pick. We kind of got a little bit of a break there, but it's all good. We just got to finish this one. 15 minutes. Got to take care of business. Texas, it looks like they scored another touchdown. Yeah, Arch Manning, that's his fourth of the day. Wow. This is Arch Manning's stat line: 26 for 33, 361 and 4 touchdowns. That might be the best performance of his career. He's stacking on two great true great wins and two great games for him. Wow, Texas is going to win this game. There was not enough time left. I mean, nah, I don't see I don't see it happening. Let's see. I think some games should be starting now. East Carolina, yeah, that game started. Bowling Green's losing 28-3. Sad. Whew. West Virginia got a huge 50-yard play. There is a flag down. You go route. That was a good play. Over the shoulder catch. There is a flag. We'll see what that's about. Whew, it's on Houston. Play stands. West Virginia's going to get it in the red zone. I'm not going to say that, or I am going to say it, but this isn't a guarantee, but if they score a touchdown, the game is more than likely over. It would be 45-28, and technically they could come back, but just what a great play. Just beat his man, and what a great throw by Scotty Fox to just right where you want it. Great throw, and yeah, West Virginia. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that they pulled this off? The ASU game should be starting in probably about a minute, so we'll see. Let's see that resume. That looks so fun. West Virginia's in the red zone, 2nd and 4 for them. On the 12, let's see what happens there. They're going to run the ball. Good. That was a stop by Houston. Gain of 1. All right, ASU's going to kick off. It is Kiefer again. I don't know why Gomez isn't kicking them, but going to be a fair catch. It only went to the 20. I don't know why Gomez isn't kicking those, but it's fun. Iowa State starts at the 20. They have all the momentum, but we need to stop them. Just don't let them score. Don't let them score, and then we get the ball. Just win the moment. Win this play. Don't let them get yards. Ghost Rouser's back. There's a ghost sighting the day after Halloween. Ghost Rouser is back. That is huge. I forgot about that, but he's gonna make an impact. He's been sitting on the sideline. I know he wants to be out there, and he's now out there. We're gonna run it with Hansen, and that is broken up or went nowhere. Jordan Crook made the tackle, gain of about 1. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Beck's gonna pass. Pressure in his face. Bring him down. CJ fights sacks. Great play. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 probably. Great play. First sack of the game. Okay, good coverage by Robinson. Oh, Soul was open, but great play by Fight to not allow the big to play. 3rd and 8, obvious passing situation, I would think. Got to get off the field, get this stop right here. Oh, he got it. Oh, we stuck tackle him. Get him, Ghost. What are they calling that on? There's a flag. He got about 25 on the play. There's some missed tackles there. It was Chase Sowell. Are they going to... Illegal hands to the face on what? Dude, we can't... You can't touch a quarterback. It's the same... Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that's... You didn't have to do that. That was a bad play by us. That was the right call. 9th penalty of the game for 85 yards. We have... Arizona State has more penalty yards than Iowa State does passing yards. That's very sad. We're going to run it with Sama, gain of about 3. Blazing Lana Wong with the tackle. Iowa State has it about the 35. They have good field position because of that Chase Sowell catch and now the penalty. Beck's drop back, throws it deep. Great play, Javen Robinson. Broken up. Yeah, that was a great play. Just one-on-one coverage. They threw it to their best receiver, Brett Eskelden. Javen Robinson, he didn't get beat. That's textbook coverage right there. Great play. Clean. Very clean play. Just great play by Javen Robinson making plays. 3rd and 7. Gotta get this stop here. Force them to kick a field goal. Beck's gonna pass. Get him! Sacked by Elijah O'Neal. No flags. Great play. It's gonna be a long field goal too. Kyle Conradi's missed 2 field goals from deep. It's gonna be another deep one, probably around 50. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be about like a 55-yarder. Kyle Conradi is a good kicker, but he's missed 2 so far. He's kind of off his rhythm. Oh, they're gonna punt. Even better. Ooh, and it looks like they got it at the 1, down at the 2. So great special teams play by Iowa State, but just don't get a safety. But this was a good stop. Good stop. Ooh, that's gonna be close. I feel like it might have. It might have crossed the goal line. Because if it does, that's gonna be a huge break for us. It might have. Just like a tip of the ball just might have went over. Houston. I'll do it at the commercial break. Okay, yeah. Down at about the 2.5. Jeff Sims don't get a safety. Raleek Brown goes nowhere. He looked like there was a little bit of a hole, but it didn't go anywhere. Just be smart with the ball. Protect the ball. Don't fumble. Don't throw picks. Just try and get out of your own end zone, and then we'll go from there. Don't get a safety. Don't do anything stupid. Okay. My Jeff Sims wallpaper is not there anymore. I think my iPad died where I was screen sharing. We'll find something to put on that. I'm probably just gonna turn it off. Jeff Sims designed run. That also goes nowhere. I thought the ball came out. I don't know. I don't know why. All right, 3rd and 8. We gotta get this first down. They're playing off. I think. Oof, it's gonna be Sims gonna design keeper. He almost gets it, but no. We're gonna have to punt here. It's kind of interesting. I mean, you have to get the first down to keep the drive. I just think that's very, very conservative, which, I mean, it is what it is. We're in a punt. Hopefully, we can get a good punt and catch the ball, please, Canyon Floyd. Oh, that almost got blocked. That's a pretty good punt. I mean, from where they were, it's probably about 50 yards. Pretty good punt. They get it at the 51. So yeah, two stops on the defense. Let's go back to our out of town scores. Check the West Virginia game. They scored a touchdown, 48-28. There's about 7 minutes left. 45-28. Sorry, about 7 minutes left. It's looking like West Virginia is gonna take that one. That's huge for Arizona State. Like JT said, they're not out of it. They're not out of it. Certainly not out of it. Miami, they scored a field goal. They're up 20-17. Vanderbilt's slowly coming back, or I don't know how much time left. They scored a touchdown and got the 2-point conversion to make it a 10-point game. It's currently 34-24, but I mean, they could. 3 minutes left. Technically, they could. I just still don't think that Vanderbilt's gonna come back to this. Let's see some of the other ones. Baylor in the Big 12 is pouring it on UCF. UCF's 4-3. Baylor's 4-4, but Baylor is winning 30-3. Their offense, if their defense can play well, which they have, they've limited UCF's offense to 3 points. Baylor's offense is pretty good. Some games are now starting. Louisville, Virginia Tech. That game's starting. JT's probably gonna watch that, rooting for the Cards in this one. Virginia Tech's not too great, so Louisville should take that one. Georgia, Florida coming up next in the 12:30 games. Also, Texas Tech, Kansas State. That's a pretty big one. I think we're rooting for Kansas State here because Texas Tech does need to lose another one, and then I think ASU would be ahead of them. But yeah. Houston scored a touchdown. Their receiver Amari Thomas is having a game. They scored a touchdown. He has 99 yards. He has 3 touchdowns. He had that 27-yard touchdown. The game's not over, but West Virginia's still up by 10. It's 45-35. If I were West Virginia, I would just run the clock down, get it to about 2 minutes, and then see. Cause if you get it to about like 2 or 3 minutes, I think that might be game. And yeah, ASU game should be resuming. First and 10, we have Keith Abney one-on-one with a receiver. Back to get him. Whoo, Ooh, that could have been really good. We almost had a sack. Bex did a shovel pass that almost got intercepted. That was a good play, but it's gonna be a loss of yards, I think. We almost had an interception, but great play nonetheless. 2nd and 12, loss of 2 on the first down. Good play by Keyshawn Elliott. ASU's corner's playing 8 yards off. And they're going to throw it to him. Incomplete. Incomplete for Chase Soul. Not on the same page. It's going to be 3rd and 12. This is where we want them. Iowa State hasn't been too great on third down, so we can just get off the field. We're going to get pretty good field position. Actually, maybe not, but get pressure, and Bex evades it. Incomplete. Great stop. Great stop. They're going to punt. Great stop for Arizona State. Whistle blown on the punt. Might be a flag, might be a timeout. Okay. They said the ball was not ready for play. Whatever that means. It's another good punt. I don't know where it went out. I didn't even see it go out, but okay, they say it's at the 6, so we're gonna be backed up in our own end zone again, but not too tremendously bad as it was before. This punter for Iowa State's playing very well. All of his punts have been very good. Let's check in on the Houston game, see if anything's happened. No, actually, wait. Yeah, there's about 5 minutes left to go, and West Virginia's just trying to run the ball like they should. Not that game. I don't care about that game. I'm just gonna watch the. Okay. Houston called a timeout. Yeah, I guess the reason, like, West Virginia, they're running the ball way better than Houston. Houston only has 82 yards, and West Virginia has 241. Just they have 3 rushers over 50 yards. They're This is what they wanted to do with Rich Rodriguez, and it's finally coming together. Houston, Houston's not playing too badly. They aren't, but Connor Wegman has 2 interceptions. Other than that, he's been great, but Dean Connors has been playing well. Amari Thomas has been playing well. Same with Tanner Koziol. It just West Virginia's just the better team. That's just what they're doing. That's what they're playing like. West Virginia has to punt. Oh, wait. West Virginia might get the ball. It was muffed. It was muffed by Houston. It's West Virginia ball. I think that's what they're all pointing to. I actually don't think the ref did. West Virginia ball. They muffed the punt, and West Virginia's going to get the ball within the 30-yard line. It hit the guy's back of the guy's foot. Whew. Yeah. All right, ASU games resuming. Design run to Jeff Sims. He has the keeper on the outside, lowers his shoulder, and gain about 4. Yeah, field position, or average start field position, ASU on their own 22, Iowa State on their own 41. So that's not good. That's kind of what I was saying. Play action pass. Shamama Taylor breaks the tackle. He's actually going to lose some more yards. He could have had a first down if he stayed on his feet. But good play nonetheless. Going to be third and about 3. Shamama Taylor is strong. He just breaks tackles, and he's a powerful, explosive tight end. And we saw that. It's going to be third and 4. ASU has to get this one. The offense has kind of stalled so far. Sims going to do a QB run. He has the first down and more. Go, 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 go. Go, he's going. Jeff Sims. Touchdown. Jeff Sims. What a play.